ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
You creep, you lunatic.
Good morning, Raider Nation. Happy Friday. Happy motherfucking Friday. We made it. We made it to Friday. We made it, y'all. We made it to Friday. How are you guys doing this morning? It is a beautiful day. Man, we're going to discuss some stuff today. Oh, yeah. We're going to, I thought it'd be nice to go ahead and discuss some of the competition spots that I'm like most eager to see happen in camp as well as preseason. So those battles for those positions, yeah, we're gonna dig into it. We're gonna see what say you, the chat, you know what I mean? But before then, you already know what we gotta do. Hold on real quick. Let me wait a couple of minutes before I get to hollering out everybody in the chat, because I want everybody to pull up. Like I said, while this shit is counting down, I be sending everything out to Facebook groups and Twitter and Discord and everything. So let's give it a couple of minutes and see who pulls up. Hope it ain't the Rollers. Hope it ain't One Time. Hope it ain't 12. No, let me quit. Yes, indeed, it is Friday morning. Get your hot cup of coffee, your cold orange juice, your cranberry juice, you know what I mean, your grape juice, your warm breakfast. What y'all got, man? You got some of them pancakes with strawberries and powdered sugar? Man, what was happening? What y'all, I don't see. Oh, chicken and waffles. Okay. See omelets and shit. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Belgian waffles? What? What? Belgian waffles? What? Man, for real. French toast, man, with all the fixings on that motherfucker? What? Scrambled eggs, sunny side up? How you want your eggs, man? Over easy? Motherfucker, what? Nigga, you want some toast? Why you want toast and you got some French toast already and some pancakes and waffles? You know what I mean? What's really going on? Okay, y'all. Let me shout out my family in the chat, because we here. Oh, shit. We got them in the house. Let's go ahead and do this shit. What's up, extended family? We got Afakazi Raider in the house, man. Thank you for pulling up, my guy, for real. Dominique 5, good morning to you, my guy. Eugene Powell, man, it is good to see you, brother, for real. 2 red rings. You already know. You already know the routine. There go Holly Tanner. Holly Tanner. What's up? Good morning. What's up, Van City Raiders CA, man? Thank you for pulling up, man. I really appreciate it, for real. Thanks for doing these shows every morning. My brother, they've become a part of my morning routine. Hey, I'm always there. You know what I mean? I'm glad you guys like this. Like I said, I try to stay on time, stay with the schedule, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. That's how we do it here on Raiders Allegiance with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. No, let me quit. Shout out to everybody, though. M85 is in the house. What's going on? Top of the AM to you, man. For real, for real. Jorge C. Good morning, my guy. Hey, thank you for pulling up. For real. It's always a pleasure, man. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and let these numbers go ahead and inflate a little bit, because I know it takes a minute for these people to see the links in the groups. But when they do, they start coming. See, the numbers starting to go up now. So one by one, here they come. But yes, you guys, we got some like, I know there's a lull right now because ain't nothing going on, but shit, we still got stuff to talk about. We still got stuff to go ahead and analyze and dissect, especially with these camp battles, position battles. It's going to get real heated in the desert. You know what I mean? Because it's heated out here. Today, I think we're supposed to be 106 degrees. But you know what? This heat can't fuck with Lunatic. I've been hot. I've been hot. This ain't nothing new. You know what I mean? This ain't nothing new. But yes, indeed, man, we're gonna jump into this. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So let's go ahead and I made up some stuff. So the first competition battle for position on this team in camp and the starting roster, I'm gonna start with Demarcus Robinson and Keelan Cole, because I'm feeling that's what the battle is going to be between these two. So we're going to look at last year's stats. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to break down. Matter of fact, I might even jump in here in some footage. I think I'm okay with footage as long as I don't play the volume. It seems that way, because especially highlight reels, because those highlights are pulled from different things. So I think I might be okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do some film watch and break down these two wide receivers who I feel is going to go at each other's necks trying to get the damn wide receiver 2 spot. You feel me? And we're going to look at this, and then all together, you guys, we're going to say, who do we think is a better complement in this offense to Renfro and Adams and Waller out of Demarcus Robinson and Keelan Cole? That's what I think is going to come down between the two. I originally said Demarcus Robinson is going to get that 2 spot, wide receiver 2. But who knows? Because when I went back and looked at Keelan Cole's game. Now don't misinterpret what I'm trying to say. Keelan Cole's game kind of resembles Crabtree as far as his awareness on the field and on the sideline and keeping 2 feet in. Because that's what Crabtree was known for, keeping 2 feet in. All hand catches, nothing against the pads where it can bounce off, just all hand catches and keeping 2 feet in or getting 2 feet in to make it a completion. That's what Keelan Cole reminds me of. We're going to look at the game film. We're going to look at it and break it down, but we're going to compare him and Robinson. But Keelan Cole reminds me of Mr. Michael Crabtree from Texas Tech. You know what I mean? Man, that dude was, man, I thought the Raiders was going to we ended up getting them later, but we took Hayward Bay over Michael Crabtree. Oh, my goodness. My. But we are now here, 2022, with a whole new receiving core. And I'm telling you, this receiving core is going to be something fierce. Because how can you not see Demarcus Robinson and Keelan Cole? Like I said, we're gonna see who fits the offense best. But I think both of them are gonna be successful just because you look at what's around them. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna double Keelan Cole. Ain't nobody gonna double Demarcus Robinson. You know what I mean? Ain't no defense gonna be like, that's the guy we gotta stop to either one. No knock on them, but come on now. We got Mr. Devontae Adams on this team in Renfro and Waller. They got more things to worry about than Keelan Cole and Demarcus Robinson. So they should eat. They should be full every game because they're going to have the lesser defender on them out of the defenders the defense throws out there. Wide receiver 2 is going to have the lesser. And I'm pretty sure you don't have 4 quality corners, like legit lockdown type, you know what I mean? You're probably at the best going to have 2. Right? Just lockdown, solid ass, starting ass corner. Come out there, take the ball. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Give me the damn ball. Them kind of corners. But a third, some teams might have a third, but it's going to be rare. You can count them all on one hand if that's the case. But how many has 4? See, whoever plays wide receiver 2, they're going to eat. Them motherfuckers better bring a bib, a knife, a fork. You better bring some motherfucking, what's the shit, acid reflux pills, because you're going to be eating like a motherfucker, boy. For real, for real. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll start with Demarcus Robinson first, and then we'll go to Keelan Cole. So we're going to go ahead and Demarcus motherfucking Robinson. You know, the former Kansas shitty queef. Yes, he is now a Raider. So now what we're going to do is, let me get in here. Bam, bam, Bam. Let me disappear out the way. Bam. Here we go. Demarcus Robinson, wide receiver, 6'1", 202 pounds. Last year's stats, he had 25 receptions, 264 yards, 3 TDs with an average of 10.6 yards a catch. So, this is Mr. Demarcus Robinson. This is one of the guys I assumed would take over the wide receiver 2 joint. You know what I mean? Coming from KC, so you know what receiving core they had there and who he played behind. You know what I mean? Hill, but now Hill's in fucking Miami. So now we're going to see the competition that I think is going to be for him for that spot, Keelan Cole. But right now, we're going to go ahead and dive into Demarcus Robinson and break him down real quick. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Navy Vet 44 in the house, man. Salute to you for real, man. It's always a pleasure to see you for real. Salute. Oh, you can't even see me because I ain't even on the motherfucking screen. Ain't that a bitch? Salute. You know what I mean? I said salute. You up here, you looked up and seen Demarcus Robinson like, that's not lunatic. Nope, it's not. Okay, so this is Demarcus Robinson. This is his stats from last year with the Kansas City Chiefs. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is take him down, and we're going to go ahead and get his highlight reel because we're going to check him out and imagine him in our offense with Davante Adams. No, not Davante Adams. Yes, Davante Adams. Oh, shit. Like, there go Lunatic with them voices again. What the fuck? That ain't no voice. That's really me. No, let me quit. All right, so we're gonna go Demarcus Robinson. Oh man, let's pull this down real quick so I can look for this shit real quick. Demarcus Robinson. Let's find his highlights. Yes, indeed. We're going to find his highlights. All right. So, Demarcus Robinson, we're going to find your little shitty ass highlights with the Kansas shitty Chiefs. And we're going to break him down to his very last compound. See how it sounds? A little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Shout out to KRS-One, old school hip hop. You already know. Shout out to him, KRS-One. All right, come on. Let's get over this old bullshit ass posit. All right. All right, you guys. You guys ready? We're about to break down Mr. Demarcus Robinson, formerly of the Kansas Shitty Chiefs, and we're going to exactly examine his game. Let me give y'all a good view. Examine his game. There is no volume, so we're just going to peep it out. So pay attention to the screen. Bam. Bam. Here we go. Nice balance. He's not he's not too little. I think he's, what did I say, 6'1"? And see, looking at this, so they're going to the flats on him. That's what Kansas City used him on. How many times they ever go deep? Not really. First down type thing. Type passes. Did he go deep here? That was decent. That was first down, though. These are all first downs. Yeah, they're not trying to go big play with him. He's a good possession receiver. But we got Renfro. But then again, I don't know. Let's see. Let's watch this. He got solid hands. You know what I mean? I want to pay attention to him coming off the line of scrimmage. I want to see his aggressiveness, or if he's passive. But so far, but then again, these are highlights, so they're only showing the best that he did, and this is against us. He got good hands. He's a good possession dude. He kind of like the same purpose that Renfro's there. First downs, look. He's a first down type receiver. Not a big home run hitter, but he's a good, look, first downs. These are all first down plays. So all of his highlights are just past the line of scrimmage. I mean, past the first yard marker. See? That's what he does. He gets you first downs. Now, the interesting thing is to be able to have him and Renfro on the field at the same time. Because they both seem to me like their style. Damn, I gotta watch him off the line of scrimmage, man. I'm trying to compare him to Renfro. Hold on. They keep showing it after. Let's see. Yeah, he's a good possession. They got third and Renfro. Well, shit, if they on Renfro's ass, this guy right here can do the same shit. Not exactly. Renfro, I think, is way better at what he does. Being able to find the soft spots in the defense and then sitting in them. But this guy right here, he got damn good hands from what I'm seeing. He got damn good hands. So okay. All right. So that's Demarcus Robinson, you guys. This is that guy, Demarcus. So let's go ahead and get ready to go ahead and go ahead to get ready to go ahead and get ready again. Let's get ready to go ahead and then go ahead when you get ready to go ahead again. Okay? All right. So now that's Demarcus Robinson. Next up will be Keelan Cole. Now this is the guy I was talking about earlier that gives me that kind of he gives me that Michael Crabtree type feel at wide receiver. So here's Keelan Cole right here, 6'1", 194. Last year's stats, he had 28 receptions, but look at his yardage compared to Demarcus Robinson. Remember, Demarcus Robinson had 25 receptions, and he only had 200 and something yards. This guy here had 28 receptions and more than doubled Demarcus Robinson at 449. One TD with an average of, and plus he had more yards per catch also by 6 yards. So he averaged 6 yards a reception. That's solid. That's solid. And remember, we're only looking at number 2 receivers. We're not trying to say what he would look like as a number 1 because that's not what he's going to be. If he gets the position and fights the battle against Demarcus Robinson and wins it outright, he will be wide receiver 2. So now we're looking at these guys as a complement to the offense as well as Adams and Renfro and the rest of the guys. Because we know even though you're the wide receiver 2, you're pretty much the 4th option at wide receiver. Hands down. You're going to be the 4th option. So I want to see what our 4th option looks like. If our 4th option is decent, like Demarcus Robinson as a 4th option, come on now. He got solid ass hands. His hands are real good. He catches the ball nice. I ain't never seen him double catch balls or kind of fumble it, even though, like I said, those are just highlights. So, of course, they're going to show the best that he's done and not the worst. So that's still, out there in the atmosphere as far as trying to see if I can find some lowlights. And because that's when you really can break down a receiver, because highlights are going to make you look perfect. You know what I mean? You're only getting the good plays. I want to see the bad plays. What are the things that he needs to correct as a wide receiver? You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody did put that on YouTube. I might look it up, though. So here is Keelan Cole, wide receiver. These are his stats from last season. These are decent-ass stats. 28 receptions and damn near halfway to 1,000 yards with just 28. Didn't it take Renfro and Waller just over 100 receptions to get 1,000? Just barely over 1,000? I mean, not barely over that, but they got over 1,000, but it took over 100 receptions. This guy had 28 receptions and damn near was halfway to 1,000 yards. That lets me know what he does with the catch. Once he catches the ball, or it also lets me know he's a deep threat. especially at 16 yards of reception. So he's not just like so Demarcus Robinson and Keelan Cole are two-way different receivers. This is what I'm noticing. We're gonna get in this tape in a minute, but right now, the way I see it, Demarcus Robinson is a possession receiver, third downs, first down marker. He's there. Get him. He'll get the ball. From looking at the stats of Keelan Cole, he's a deep threat. Either he's a deep threat or when he catches the ball, he yards after catch. I don't know what his yards after catch is, but at 16 yards of reception and damn near halfway to 1,000 yards receiving off of just 28 receptions, just 28. So if he was to double that at 56, 56 would have brought him almost 1,000 yards. Half of what Waller and Renfro and all of them got to get 1,000 yards. He can do that. See, keep it, Keelan Cole. Keep your ears open for that name, man. We about to dig into this guy. For real, for real. Yes, we're gonna look at his film. I want to see why or how come 28 receptions, 440 something yards, 16 yards a carry. So we're gonna go Keelan Cole. So this, I originally, like I told you guys, initially I was thinking Demarcus Robinson. Demarcus Robinson is gonna get the wide receiver too. But I'm looking at these stats like, well, shit. Demarcus Robinson, we didn't ever see him go, wasn't really deep. You got Patrick Mahomes throwing to you. Who did fucking Keelan Cole play for last year? Let me look at that real quick, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Keelan Cole, wide receiver stats. Let me dig into this because I want to compare all this shit, man, and I want to give them a fair shake at what they came from and try to figure out why the disparity in the numbers. Let's see. We go to Keelan Cole, Wikipedia. All right. So let me see his yearly stats. College, professional. Okay, Jacksonville Jaguars. He was an undrafted free agent May 1st, 2017. All right. 2017. So he was with the Jaguars. Ding, 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 ding. He was with the Jets last year. So last year, okay, 2021 season. What would? Oh man, I moved too fast. I had his numbers. So 2021 New York Jets. Cole signed a 1-year, $5.5 million contract with the New York Jets. That was last year. Cole signed a free agent this year. He signed as a free agent with the Vegas Raiders, of course. Career highlights. So New York Jets was when he had. Hold on, let's look at this all around. You know what? This motherfucker right here. Hey, do not sleep on Keelan Cole. Look. Okay, let me push this up real quick. I want you guys to see this. Look at Keelan Cole. This is his career from 2017 to current, right? He was with Jacksonville for 4 years. Now look at this shit. His rookie year, look how many yards he had. Now look at the reception total. On 42 receptions, he had 748 yards. Look at his average. 17.8 yards of reception, 3 touchdowns, 2 fumbles, and then he was tied for his longest run. He had 75 yards was his longest receiving catch and run. But 748 yards on just 42 receptions? Didn't I just say it took just slightly over 100 for Waller and Renfro to get over 1,000? This guy damn near touching 1,000 with just 42. With less than half of 100. Then the second year, 38 receptions, he had 491. That's still not bad. Because 76 receptions, if you double it, he damn near had 1,000, under 100 receptions. Third year, 24 receptions, 361. Okay, he dropped down. And that's about the range that Waller and Renfro is at, around there. 24 for 361. So about 100 catches would have brought him over 1,000 yards. 12, 13, about over 1,300. He would have been more. So he would have had more. Then you figure his last year in Jacksonville. Now, this is where he had the most. He had 55 receptions, the most in his career, for 642 yards. So if he would have doubled his receptions, he would have been over 1,200, almost 1,300. And then the last year, like we just said, 28 receptions with Jacksonville for 449 yards. Fuck. You mean to tell me 50 receptions would have put him damn near at 1,000 yards? Hey, keep your eyes on Keelan Cole, man. Hey, I need to keep my eyes on this dude. For real. Let's go look at his film real quick. Let's look at his film real quick, because those are interesting numbers compared to the other receivers that we have. And the receivers we have are not trash. They're not like second tier. These are like elite tight ends and slot type dudes. But I'm looking at Keelan Cole like, well, damn, with that kind of production, why did not implement him into the offense more? But then I go back and look. It's the Jets in Jacksonville. I'm Jets and fucking Jaguars. I mean, what do you expect? You know what I mean? Damn, just imagine if, a quarterback like Carr, man, I'm telling you. Oh my God. Carr is a better quarterback than Jacksonville and the Jets. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You could be mad. But it is what it is. Okay. Okay, y'all. So we're going to get ready to dive into Keelan Cole's highlight. Let me get this shit ready for you guys. You know what I mean? So we can really let's see why he got those yards like he got. You dig? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Thank you for pulling up. We got everybody in here. NorCal Raider Jesse's in the house. Yes, indeed. Dominique 5, of course, my guy. Man, the family is here deep. You know what I mean? 2 red rings. If we are ranking our pass catchers, I would put 2 tight ends and a running back, Kenyon Drake, ahead of any receiver. Yeah. That could work coming out the backfield. That's another dimension you can add to your offense. Don't be surprised if you see that, though. You know what I mean? McDaniels is known for 2 tight end sets. So do not be surprised. I think this dude is going to get out there, and like I said, I don't think he ever had a team, even with the Patriots. I don't think he had weapons like this all on one team, all at one time. I don't think he ever had that. Even in New England, I don't think so. For real. Tubby Child in the house. Hey, thank you for pulling up, Tubby. Hey, it's always a pleasure, man. Always. Welcome back for real. Welcome back. Yeah, y'all don't remember welcome back, Carter. All right, so let's go ahead and dig into Keelan Cole, so you can see what I see. So let's break dude down, man, because I want to see. Now, we remember Demarcus Robinson, most of his catches, his highlights were all around the first down marker. So we know he's like short field type of receiver. Okay, here go Keelan Cole. Same thing. All right. First downs. See how he dragged his foot to stay in bounds and caught one. I like when receivers just use their hands, man. When wide open, touchdown. Kept his feet in with his back turned. He knew where the sideline was. Watch this. Not even looking at the sideline till after he catch it. And look, he knew to keep both feet in. Bam. Touchdown. This dude's awareness is solid. I like his awareness. All right. So let's see here against Tennessee. Yeah, nice catch and be in traffic. Yeah, good, solid. He holds on to the ball. They said he had 2 fumbles. Gotta be more. We don't want no fumbles. Period. That fucking fumble might come at an inopportune time and cause us to lose a game. See, taking it from the defender. Give me the ball, you sucker. Yeah, Jacksonville, see, look, kept his feet in again. Didn't even have to look down to see where he was. He knew where he was. See, that's what I like about dude. He has that, like I said, about Crabtree, I'm talking about his feet, and his awareness on the field. Here we go. A nice little look. Again, watch the replay on this. Watch him with his feet. This dude is fucking, hey, I like this guy. Look at this shit. Dragged it. He knew where he was in the end zone. I hate receivers that don't know where they're at. And look, a motherfucker catch it and foot already be out of bounds right here. He knew exactly what he had to do. Touchdown. Come on now. Watch this. They keep showing it because he dragged that shit. Here we go again. Going a little deep on him. Look, beat his man. Come on. Bing! And turns up on him. It was too late. He tried to grab him and still couldn't. Hey, Demarcus Robinson is in for a battle for this wide receiver 2 spot. I'm telling you. And I like, to be honest with you, I might like this dude better than Demarcus Robinson. Because at first I was sold. I'm like, yeah, that's Demarcus Robinson got that shit. Yeah, you better hold on to it. Because this dude right here, can you imagine? And look, you put him in our offense, and like I said, he's a compliment to Adams. Adams is getting the double team. Waller's going to be the mismatch. Renfro's going to find all the soft spots in the defense and sit down in the pockets. So they're going to have to be, defense is going to be worried about him. The second receiver is the 4th option on our team. Look at this shit. This is Green Bay. That old stop and go, that motherfucker left his ass. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. And he got nice size. I think he was, what did I say, 6'2"? Oh, my God. Yes, Mr. Robinson. It's not your neighborhood anymore. You're going to get a lump of coal in your stocking this Christmas, Mr. Robinson. Look at this guy, dude. And he just played on a shitty team. That's what this was. Jacksonville is shitty. That's why they went out in free agency and spent all this fucking money, because they're trash. And he's still young. This guy is still young. Fuck a commercial. Yes, this guy is still young, you guys. That's why I'm like, Demarcus Robinson and Keelan Cole, keep your eye on that battle. Keep your eye on that battle, and that's why I can't wait till preseason in the camp, because I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground, and I want to hear what the media gets to go and watch this shit. I want to hear what they say about this matchup, for real. Eagletarian 207, what's up with it, man? Good morning. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you here. To everybody that is here for the first time that is watching, this is Raiders Allegiance. I am Lunatic Raider, and this is Good Morning Raider Nation. This is your weekly morning show about us, Raider Nation, about the Raiders, football, everything. We break everything down. We talk about it, even have fun on this motherfucker. Yes, we cuss because it's for adults only. It's not made for kids. Yeah, man. Hey, welcome. Please, if you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and knock the hell out of that notification bell so you can be notified of all the content I release, even breaking news. Share to friends. Feel free to leave comments. Let me know what I could possibly do better to make this channel more prosperous and get more subscribers and get people more in tuned and get in the chats and do Q&As, and let's make this channel great again. Now let me quit. Let's make this channel great. You don't have to put again on it. See, that's where motherfuckers go wrong. Let's just make this channel great. And I need your guys' help to do that, man. And I appreciate all you who have subscribed and hit like. And like I said, the new people, please do the same thing. Man, for real. Let's grow this channel. I want you guys to be a part of this as well. Like I said, Monday through Friday, Good Morning Raider Nation, here on Raiders Allegiance YouTube channel. I am your host, Lunatic Raider. We are on at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, every week. Every week. So always come through. I'm on also Saturday nights, live from the Raider Asylum, 11 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern, Saturday nights. So it goes down here on this channel. You know what I mean? So man, I thank and welcome each and every one of you guys who are here for the first time and the reoccurring visitors. You guys are always welcome. Roll out the silver and black carpet. You know what I mean? Kick off your shoes, kick on back, loosen up your straight jacket, and let's get into some Raider shit. You know what I mean? You and I. Okay. So, but that was Keelan Cole. So let me see by you guys in the chat. Who do you prefer to be wide receiver to? After going over this information and looking at the highlight reel, do you like Demarcus Robinson still? Or now, whatever it was, if you liked him before and like him now, do you like Demarcus Robinson or do you like Keelan Cole to be that wide receiver too? To be complement opposite of Adams? Cole, Dominique 5 says Cole. What say you, the rest of the chat? The rest of the chat. I like Cole too. Hey, Cole changed my mind. Like I said, I was really big on Demarcus Robinson. Really big. Because one, he came from an elite offense with Kansas City, and he played with Mahomes. Right? So I was big on him. I'm like, nah, Cole come from that old trash-ass Jacksonville. He ain't, you know what I mean? Somebody's got to get yardage and receptions on that team. Doesn't mean he's good. But then when I went back and watched this, and that was me speaking before I even looked at his tape. So I went back and watched the tape, and I'm like, oh, shit. This dude is solid. Look, everybody say Cole. Hey, for real, though. For real, though. What you say, 2 red rings, you got to see the fails? Exactly. But you look at the positives, and you see the big disparity between the two. You know what I mean? Demarcus Robinson had Holmes. He had Mahomes throwing him the ball in that offense. But he only did what he did. You know what I mean? You look at Cole, he comes from a Jacksonville. Remember we talked yesterday morning how we talked about how Zay Jones went to Jacksonville and not even a number 1 receiver. He's number 2. But he was our number 1 last year, and we knocked Carr. You know what I mean? But this dude Cole was there last year. Same quarterback, same team. They went out and spent some money this offseason, Jacksonville did. But everything that was there already is there. It's just new additions they add to it. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, new additions. So, but Cole, man, I like the fact that he's aware where he's at on the field. I like his foot placement when he works the sideline or the back of the end zone. See, plays like that are very important because I'm telling you, this offense is going to be one big play away from scoring. But you can't score if the receiver does not know where he's at, catches the ball, and does not get 2 feet in. You know what I mean? Now it's back to square one. You got to go back and new play, new down. Hopefully it's a new down. Hopefully that's not a third and they go for it and the receiver goes out of bounds and now we got a punt. See, we want to keep the chains moving. We want, in a perfect world, you want every offensive play to be positive. You don't want no set. You want to just have a smooth running offense. You know what I mean? Smooth running, very balanced. Passing, rushing, good protection, offensive line, good reads, quarterback. You know what I mean? Good hands, wide receivers, tight ends. Everything is accountable for success in the offense. And we need it all to happen at one time. So Cole, I think, like I said, even though he's wide receiver too, imagine Cole, what he provides as a number 4 option. That's a bomb-ass 4th option. You know what I mean? That 4th option is a motherfucker. For real. Farrell's in the house, man. What's going on, Farrell? But yeah, as a 4th option, Keelan Cole will be dynamic. He will never get a double team. he will have the fourth best corner on that team on him. Because teams are going to have to do that unless they decide not to put a corner on Waller and replace him with with a linebacker. But that linebacker ain't going to be as fat. Remember we talked about yesterday the mismatches that Waller brings to the table. See, that's the thing that Waller brings to this offense. He's going to make teams have to choose between putting a linebacker on him or a corner. You know what I mean? You're going to have to make that decision. Do you have faith in your linebacker to be fast enough to keep up with Waller? Or do you have faith in your corner to be able to contend with 50-50 balls with a 6'6" tight end? And your corner's only 6 foot, 6'1". Choose. You got to choose. Shout out to Digital Prez in the house, man. Rise and shine for real. Good morning, Raider Nation. Exactly. The Prince has arrived with the pancakes and the blouse. The pancakes and the blouse in the motherfucking house. For real. But yeah, so it's gonna be a situation that is gonna present very hard decisions for defenses. And I love it. I love it because it's like that gives us options. You know, when you got an offense like this where you can run the ball, pass the ball, and then your passing game is like you multifaceted where you got tight ends or wide receivers that you really can target and they will execute. The thing about an offense like that, I'm going to tell you, when your offense is really that loaded and have that much talent on your team, you can dictate to a defense what kind of defense that they run. You know what now, if you don't understand what I mean, it's kind of like you can make them play a certain defense by the way you line up and what plays you call. You know what I mean? The shit is wonderful. It's been a long time since this team has something like this on offense. We had an offense in 2016, but that offense compared to this offense on paper falls short. It falls short. We never had this kind of fucking advantage over defenses. You know what I mean? It's like for you to be able to dictate to a defense what kind of defense to run by how you line up in your personnel and the play that you call. You give them a look to make them play a certain defense, and then you beat them. You can beat that because you're making them play the defense you want them to play, and you know exactly the play you need to call to go ahead and fuck them up. You know what I mean? They get to dictate to the defense what defense they want you to play in. Now, if you're one-dimensional, only got a couple of threats, ain't shit happening. You can't dictate shit. You know what I mean? If you can't run the ball, they're not going to worry about the run. They're just going to let the front just go ahead and take care of that. Don't stack the box. Put the help where the help needs to go and call it a day. But depending on the personnel call that McDaniels put into effect, it's going to force the defense to play a certain defense. You know what I mean? And they're going to have to be accountable. They're going to have to account for every player on the field when we have our offense out there. It's one of them things that's, hey, man, fuck looking at it on paper. I'm ready to watch this shit, and I'm ready to see this shit happen, man. This is my assumption. This is how I see how this offense is going to go under Josh McDaniels. But anybody in Josh McDaniels' shoes with an offense with this many weapons at your disposal will do the same shit. I'm going to make these motherfuckers run a 3-4. What? You know what I mean? I'm going to force these motherfuckers to go into a nickel package. A dime package, a quarter package. You know what I mean? It goes up to $1. If y'all don't know, if you don't know your secondaries, you know what I mean? You got nickels, dime, quarter, and dollar packages all day long. Now, a lot of people mention, like, you got multiple nickel packages, right? Nickel packages mean you got 5 secondary players, 2 safeties, and usually 3 corners. But what they tend to do, especially if they're running a 3-4 defense, is that they will replace one of the linebackers with the 5th corner, making it a 4-3-5. Not 4-3-5. I'm tripping. I said a 4-3. It ended up becoming a 4-2 a 4-2-5 when you take out one of the linebackers and replace them with the corner to give you a nickel. So it's a 4-2-5. That's all a 4-2-5 is. It's nothing special. You just swap out the linebacker with the corner. Now, a lot of teams, what they do is they don't go 4-2-5. They'll go a 3-3-5 because they do not want to replace and swap out a linebacker, so they choose to swap out a lineman instead. So they'll replace a lineman with a corner, making it a 3-3-5. That's all the difference is. It's who do they want to replace with the fifth corner on that defense in a nickel package. So you got your 4-2-5, you got a 3-3-5. But that's the only difference, because some teams will not go 4-2-5 because they want to keep that extra linebacker on that field. So they want to go 3-3. But then some people got 4-2-5. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to run. I bet you we run 3-3-5s as well. I bet you Patrick Graham is going to cover all angles. He's going to put different defenses in it. And just like our offense can, the defense they can dictate to the offense what to run by disguising your defense and giving them a certain look to force them to run a certain play. And then you get their ass. You know what I mean? So if you can disguise your defense well, where they don't know where the blitz is coming from, who you're bringing in as a blitz, you know what I mean? It's sky's the limit. Hey, the sky is the limit, man. Hey, these boys is about to get down with the get down this year. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this shit unfolds for real. You brought pancakes, but no syrup, man. How the fuck you do that shit? What you say, Digital Press? You need them coupon defenses? Man, I'm telling you, they got a lot of shit up their sleeve. So the first, like we just did this morning, hold on, let me see what time, because I cannot go over an hour this morning because I have shit to do later today. Yes, indeed. So next up, now here's an interesting tidbit too right here. I'm looking at the right guard spot. And from the depth chart, what they did was they have Jermaine Illuminor starting at right guard and got Dylan Parham backing him up. You see? Now, between those two players, I know they got some kind of experience dealing with Illuminor previous, but there is a very big disparity in size with these two players. Now, it all depends on what kind of offensive line you're trying to run. Now, we're not doing zone. We're doing power scheme. A gap power scheme blocking scheme is what we're doing with the offensive line. So you would want power. You want big offensive linemen. Usually you go with a smaller offensive lineman dealing with the zone blocking scheme. You know what I mean? But we're not doing that. Tom Cable is no longer here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check out Illuminor. And all we're going to do is break down their measurables. We're not going to look, there's no stats really to get at, but I want to look at their height, weight, and shit like that. So we got Jermaine Illuminor, 6'4", 345 pounds. Now, one thing that is factual with an offensive lineman with that kind of size, he has girth, circumference around the belly, shall I say. And that does cause defenders to have to exert more energy and work more to get around him. Right? So the basis of your offensive line is to be able to give your quarterback protection by the second. So we were saying that Carr was able to release and get rid of the ball 2.5 seconds. And we said as long as our offensive line could give him 3.5 seconds of protection, and for a defender to get around somebody at 345 pounds, 6'4", that might be 1 second he has to waste to get around a girthy offensive guard. That does play into. That's why we all talk about Bam Olasene. Bam Olasene is a big ass fucking tackle. You know what I mean? He's not starting this year, but defenders will have to use a lot of energy and time just to get around his big ass. You know what I mean? So Jermaine Illuminor, 6'4", 345. Keep that in mind. Now, they mentioned Dylan Parham. Now, my preference is not to have Dylan Parham start on the offensive line at all. And I've told you guys before, my reason being, it's simple. If this team was a 5-win team, 4-win, 6-win team, didn't make the playoffs, and your offensive line was something that you really needed to go ahead and focus on in the draft and free agency, well, not even free agency, we're talking about rookies, in the draft, and you draft guards and tackles, of course, it's okay to put them on the offensive line to start if you're a fucking trash-ass team. Because the thing is, what rookies do, and this is a fact, rookies have to be baptized by fire. You throw them in there, they're going to bump their head, they're going to make a lot of mistakes. That is what it is. You know what I mean? But that's how they learn. That's how you learn. Like I say, embrace your mistakes because it teaches you what not to do. See, you don't need to celebrate the things you do right because that's what you were supposed to do. But you need to correct the things that you do wrong. You see? So you have to let these rookie offensive linemen fuck up to learn. And I feel that's a bad time, especially when the team is a playoff team and you add a rookie lineman to that offensive line, you're going to spend the season him fucking up. I mean, come on now. Why you think people didn't like Leatherwood and thought we reached for him? What did he do at right tackle last year? Fuck up. What did he do at right guard? Fuck up. What did Colton Miller do his rookie year and second year? Fuck up. That's what happens when you put a rookie in the offensive line. We see it in front of us. Where's Lester Cotton Jr.? I know he's undrafted, but as a rookie, where is he? Fucking up. But they got to. That's the whole thing. It ain't nothing. You don't get mad because they fucking up. You get mad if they don't learn from fucking up. That's when you get mad. But you want them to go ahead and make all the mistakes they can so they can hurry up and learn and get attributed to what they're supposed to be doing. I don't want a rookie on a team that is already a playoff team. Just making the playoffs is not suitable for us this year. We can't just settle for just making the playoffs 2 years in a row and not win shit. Our focus, as the whole nation knows, we are focused on trying to get to the Super Bowl. We look at our team as a contender. In order to stay a contender and a rookie not hurt us when we're in the playoffs or trying to win a game to get into the playoffs, and he's holding on a play that was a touchdown to win the game, or he false starts and sends us backwards in a game in the playoffs, we can't afford that shit. And we know rookies always have the rookie wall that they hit because college does not play as many games as the pros. When they get to a certain game in the pros, around 10, they're going to start feeling the effects of that wall. Their body's not used to going past that many games in a season. It don't matter if you're training mini camps and that shit don't matter. We're talking about real live games. Their body is conditioned to play about 10 games. You get into the pros, now you got to play 17. There's 7 more behind that shit. Your body's not accustomed to it. So your rookie year is the year that you train your body to get used to getting past that rookie wall. And sometimes it takes a year for the game to slow down for a rookie as well. It's too many things that we got to deal with a rookie on this offensive line. I think we can't afford to do that shit. We can't afford to wait for the rookie on the offensive line to develop to become a quality starter because he's not going to be elite. Not year one. Hell no. Not as a 3rd round pick. No. You're not going to be elite. And like I said, if you are elite and you went high in the 1st round, why did you go high in the 1st round? Because the teams at the top of the 1st round suck ass. So they can afford to put you in as starter and let you fuck up because they're not a contender and they're not going to the playoffs. That is why I don't want a rookie on the offensive line. Not because they won't develop eventually, but I don't want to take a step forward and 2 steps back and wait for this guy to make his mistakes along the way for him to learn how to be a great guard, which Parham has the potential of being a great guard. He got the right supporting cast around him as far as coaches, veterans, but we need veterans on that offensive line. Period. Veterans. Now, he can learn in rotational and somebody get hurt, go in. That's fine. But let him learn this system this year. Let him adapt to the pro game, get past the wall, make all the mistakes he can, learn from them, and then let him start next year. At least with a year of don't let him learn as he go. We're trying to get Super Bowl. Super Bowl. That is the reason. We need Super Bowl. For real. You know, it's way too early to be talking Super Bowl, but we have a great chance. Go for this season if anyone stays healthy. Hey, that's correct, Robert. Robert, hey, I agree with you 100%. I agree. For real. Because, like on paper, but stay healthy. Learn the system. Learn the verbiage of the play calling. Learn all that. But see, veterans know what to expect. You know what I mean? They know what they're getting into. They know what to expect. They've been through it. Rookies have not. You know what I mean? What was the rookie wide receiver that I remember we was all calling for him? Did he quit? Didn't was that big wide receiver that was in college this year? And then I thought I heard a story and seen that he quit. Did he really quit? Come on, man. It was too much for him. Philly Sports Talk Podcast. What's going on with you, Philly? Man. But who was that wide receiver? Treylon Burks. Didn't Treylon Burks quit this year in mini camp? Didn't he just quit, walk off the field, and come on, bruh. You can't have that. That's why I said some of these rookies ain't ready yet. And it's like you try to put so much on their plate, and we still don't know about their mental. Can they handle that kind of workload? Can you handle being put into a starting position knowing if you fuck up, all eyes is on you? Can you handle the scrutiny? You know what I mean? That's another thing we ain't even paid attention to is the mental of these rookies. Are they built different? Are they soft? It is what it is. But yes, Dylan Parham will eventually, and then look at Parham's size. You remember I said Illuminor is 345 pounds, 6'4"? Look at Parham's measurements. 6'3", 285 as an offensive guard. 285. Are you serious? He got to put on weight. I know it's only about 15 pounds to get to 300, but still. 285. How will he react to another 15 pounds? Is this his max weight he ever been at? You know, there's a lot of questions that you got to ask. Is this the heaviest he ever been or not? If it's not, then adding weight shouldn't be a problem. But how did he add the weight? Did he add it with fat and shit, or did he add muscle and got heavier that way? You know what I mean? So that is one of the things that kind of chaps my hide. You know what I mean? With the rookie shit. Okay. And the other one I was going to get into, but I'll save it for Monday. We're going to talk about Trayvon Mullen and Anthony Averett at that corner spot because we don't know if Mullins is healthy and when he will be healthy. But I know Averett got stats to back up his bid to take that starting spot from Mullins. So Mullins better be on his P's and Q's. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's going to be all for today, you guys. I am glad each and every one of you guys pulled up on me. It's always a pleasure. It is Friday morning, you guys. Enjoy your day. Be blessed. Be safe. And remember, if you want to come back Saturday night, I'm here. 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern. Same Raider time, same Raider channel. 11 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern, here on Raiders Allegiance with your host, Lunatic Raider. Man, to those who are here for the first time that are watching, please subscribe to the channel and hit like. It's free. It don't cost a dime. If you have any ideas or suggestions for me to improve this channel, please leave comments down below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions and whatever comments you have. I want to get this channel up and going and getting to 1,000 plus and just hitting our full potential. And I can do it with you guys. I know I can do it with you guys because you guys are always there supporting me. And I thank each and every one of you guys. To you new people, I thank you for checking me out. Hopefully the content is something worthwhile for you to invest your time in, because you could have been doing anything else, but you chose to come here this morning, and I salute you. You're the real MVP. You know what I mean? But yes, thank you guys for pulling up, man. Enjoy your day. Be blessed. I'm here tomorrow night, like I said. And then, of course, next week, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. You already know, Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern. We'll do it again. Good morning, Raider Nation. Enjoy your day. Be blessed, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out.
They're here.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that at all my prayer. I just like the sound of it.